For someone who allegedly said this, well, it seems rather odd to think, doesn't it, that at the very early stages of her royal career, and I use that term loosely, of course, Meghan Markle was already, shall we say, vetoing the idea of what she was about to become. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good to see you. You all right today? We'll have a wave. Sorry, I know I'm slacking, aren't I, on the waves. Are you all right? Yes, I'm not so bad, thank you. Always nice to have your company. What are you up to today? As ever, don't forget to like and share if you can, and of course, comment respectfully. If you're doing something very spectacular, let us know, because let the chums know. We always like to know what people are up to, don't we? Well, I do. I'm nosy. Are you nosy? I'm always listening in to people, aren't you? Yes, on the bus and stuff. I just find things fascinating. You know, when you hear sort of the end of conversations, do you start giggling? I know, it's terrible, isn't it, though? You just hear something like, well, what about the tablets, Mavis? And you think, what about the tablets, Mavis? Then you have to get off the tube or the bus and think, no, I want to know, has Mavis got the tablet? Are you terrible like that? I'm terrible. If you spent more time with me, you'd find I just giggle at everything. It's terrible. It's a good thing, though, actually, to be able to laugh at everything. No, it is, because you just think, oh, it's ridiculous, just move forward. It's a little bit like this, our royal story of the day. This famous now picture, this famous day out in Chester with our late monarch, Her Majesty the Queen, on the royal train. You would have thought, as many people pointed out, that Meghan may have made more of a sartorial effort. I don't know about you, I thought it was very lackluster and she didn't know where to go and all that sort of stuff. Pushing in front of the monarch, trying to get into the car. I mean, it's just respectfulness. It doesn't know whether you know royal protocol or not. There's an elderly person, you just stand back, and where's your manners? But no, always about Meghan. And what was fascinating, those particular people who were working on the train that day, I've been lucky enough to make contact with a couple of them. And some of the stories behind the scenes are literally jaw-dropping. Because, one might say, well, she didn't know too much or anything like that. Look, when you're marrying into a family, correct me if I'm wrong, girls and fellas, but you try and look and work out exactly what the family are about and how you might fit in. Is there something that you might say that might offend or not offend? You do a little bit of research. Nobody ever bought the fact that Meghan Markle said she never Googled the royal family. Absolute tissue of lies. You're lying, Meghan. Everybody knows it, bottom line. And of course, all the only thing she wanted to know was he nice? Yes, followed by rich. But, of course, this is the thing. What happened, apparently, was she got wind, all thanks to somebody who was working on the train about, the titles and stuff like that, and really wanted to know if the titles could be apprehended. Now, remember, cast your mind back, because when she spoke with Oprah Winfrey, she said, titles don't mean anything to me, I'm not that bothered, while screaming behind the scenes that she wanted titles for her children, Prince Archie and Princess Lily. All the while, of course, these invisible kids we never see, but we've given titles to. How stupid an idea was that? But apparently, according to this literally very well-placed senior source, apparently Meghan wanted to know, could she not just become a princess? Why did she have to become a duchess? And there lies your problem. You see, she just wanted equal billing, equal footing with Catherine, the Princess of Wales, and knew it eventually that this was going to be the case. At this point, obviously, Catherine was the Duchess of Cambridge, but she didn't like the idea of being on a similar plot. She believed that apparently, according to her, her idealist would have been into the royal family as a beautiful princess, heart-stoppingly beautiful princess going out to visit people. Apparently it was tactfully, explained to her that this is how it worked, this was the royal protocol, but she wasn't happy and apparently just drummed her fingers, looked out of the window and said, we'll see. Either way, fascinating to find out, don't you think, that right at the start of all of this, Meghan simply wanted to be a princess. And many might suggest this is the true problem of why she's so disrespectful to Catherine, the Princess of Wales. Always trying to supersede her. Always trying to upstage her with every single event. Shocking when you think. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.